Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a delightful and heartwarming moment featuring King Charles as he gears up for his first official visit to Australia and Samoa as head of the Commonwealth. And how did the king prepare for this historic trip? Well, with a spontaneous lesson in Samoan dance, no less. Yes, you heard that right. King Charles, known for his deep appreciation of cultural traditions, took the opportunity to learn some moves directly from Samoan rugby star and honorary consul Freddie Tuilagi at a recent Commonwealth reception. This unscripted, lively moment is not only charming, but also symbolic of the king's commitment to understanding and celebrating the rich cultures of the nations he visits. But before we get into the fun details of the dance lesson, make sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up for more amazing royal updates and exciting stories from around the world. Now, let's get into it. Our story begins on a splendid evening at St. James Palace, where King Charles and Queen Camilla hosted a grand Commonwealth reception. This event was particularly significant, bringing together dignitaries, diplomats, and leaders from across the Commonwealth, a testament to the royal family's continued role in maintaining and strengthening the bonds between these nations. Among the distinguished guests were Freddie Tuilagi, a former rugby star and honorary consul with the Samoan High Commission, Sophie the Duchess of Edinburgh, and the Duke of Kent. But while the evening was filled with formalities and important discussions, it was a moment of unexpected fun that truly captured the attention of the room and the media. King Charles was clearly enjoying himself, but what made the night unforgettable was his impromptu dance lesson, courtesy of Freddie Tuilagi. Little did anyone know that this moment of cultural exchange would soon make headlines. Freddie Tuilagi, who has always been proud of his Samoan heritage, was excited to give the king a small taste of what he could expect when he visits Samoa later this month. With a smile on his face, Tuilagi began singing a traditional Samoan song, moving his hands in the elegant, rhythmic gestures typical of Samoan dance. It wasn't long before his infectious enthusiasm spread throughout the room. Now, King Charles may be used to formalities and grand gestures as part of his royal duties, but he's also known for his down-to-earth charm and love of different cultures. So when Tuilagi invited him to join in the dance, the king didn't hesitate. With a nod and a grin, Charles passed his drink to a nearby attendant and mirrored the hand movements of his Samoan guest. What followed was a spontaneous moment of joy and connection. Tuilagi later revealed that Charles loved it. In his words, the king had good moves, he was into it. This delightful exchange wasn't just a lighthearted moment, it was a glimpse of the cultural bridge building that Charles is so passionate about. Now, while this may have seemed like just a fun moment at a royal reception, it actually carries a much deeper significance. King Charles has long been a proponent of fostering cultural understanding and mutual respect between nations. In many ways, his dance with Tuilagi was a representation of that mission. As the head of the Commonwealth, Charles has a unique responsibility to serve as a unifying figure for over 50 countries, each with its own distinct traditions, cultures, and histories. His willingness to engage with these cultures, whether through formal speeches or spontaneous dances, highlights his dedication to maintaining the spirit of inclusivity and shared values that define the Commonwealth. In this particular instance, the dance not only gave King Charles a glimpse into Samoan culture, but also prepared him for his upcoming visit to Samoa, where he'll experience the full richness of the nation's traditions firsthand. So, what exactly is this tour all about? From October 18th to October 26th, 2024, King Charles and Queen Camilla will be embarking on their first official visit to Australia and Samoa since Charles ascended the throne. This tour is monumental for several reasons. For one, it marks a new chapter in the relationship between the British monarchy and the nations of the Commonwealth. As the head of the Commonwealth, Charles is eager to strengthen ties with countries like Australia, a key member of the group. Australia, with its rich history of royal visits, is a place where Charles and Camilla will no doubt receive a warm reception. But the tour's visit to Samoa is perhaps the most eagerly anticipated. This island nation, with its vibrant culture, beautiful landscapes, and deep-rooted traditions, will welcome Charles and Camilla with open arms. And, of course, Freddie Tuilagi's dance lesson will likely come in handy. During their time in Samoa, the royal couple is expected to engage in various cultural activities, meet with local leaders, and celebrate the country's unique contributions to the Commonwealth. From the stunning beaches to the lively dance performances, this visit will be a celebration of the unity and diversity that define the Commonwealth. The tradition of royal tours within the Commonwealth goes back decades, with Queen Elizabeth II famously visiting nearly every member country during her reign. These tours have always been about more than just diplomacy. They're about building personal connections and celebrating the shared history and values that bind the Commonwealth together. For Charles, this tour is a chance to build on his mother's legacy while carving out his own path as head of the Commonwealth. It's an opportunity to deepen relationships with key countries like Australia, while also forging new bonds with smaller nations like Samoa. And moments like his dance with Freddie Tuilagi remind us all that these connections are about people, culture, and shared experiences, not just politics. As the countdown to the autumn tour begins, excitement is building, not just in Australia and Samoa, but across the Commonwealth. For King Charles, this is more than just a ceremonial visit. It's a chance to reaffirm the importance of the Commonwealth, celebrate its diversity, and, of course, show off those dance moves he learned at St. James Palace. We'll be keeping a close eye on the tour, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. What do you think of the King's Samoan dance? And what are you most excited to see during the royal tour? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.